looking at a few headlines, and the Vanguard is where we start now. It says here, assets declaration charge, detained DCP Abba Kyari secures 50 million naira bail. Tinubu suspends Finance Act, halts 5% excise tax on telecoms. These are some of the headlines on the Vanguard. And this interesting one from Falana says, Nigeria practicing plutocracy, not democracy. Well, whatever that means, if you want to know, the Vanguard is where you go. Students' loan, don't hike tuition fees. Reps warn tertiary institutions. The drama around this is huge because, some documents surfaced online showing some of the institutions already removing, I think this is subsidy for education in government schools. And I think I saw a document online for the University of Benin. Still yet to confirm it. For so many people, in fact, from who I got it from, said is a student of Uniben. And that was what their new fees were going to look like. Well, it's still something to look at, and let's wait and see what happens. I don't know if similar situation has happened with the University of Port Harcourt, but I know some people in some of the polytechnics have also said this is the same thing. We're seeing an increase in our tuition fees. Well, time will tell if the warnings of the House of Reps will be heeded to. Another one here says, Presidency explains Tinubu's meetings with opposition figures. It's on the Vanguard as well. And you can go there to get details. Insecurity, troops kill 51 terrorists, bandits, ESN militants in firefights. You'd find all that on the Vanguard newspaper. Rising inflation, private sector demands more waivers as Tinubu suspends taxes. Interesting. Osimhen demands 7 million euros to sign new Napoli deal. Okay. Well, for those who are lovers of football, that's where we are on that one. Threads. Tinubu, 30 million others join Zuckerberg's projects billion. And NNPC Limited plans another 8 billion naira international gas pipeline. Devaluation, Nigerians may spend 763 billion naira on foreign education. This one is quite interesting. Go there to find the details. They say education is expensive, and if you're going to leave your country to get it outside, it just might be even more expensive. Well, let's see what happens. The numbers to call are 0817-923-0007. Let me take that again. 0817-923-0007. You can also call the number 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0003. Now, those are the numbers to call to join in on the conversation. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook and Twitter as well. Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Twitter, Nigeria Info PH. We start with Lugard in the chair. Straight to the point, please. Good morning to you, Lugard.
Andrew, good morning.
Go on.
Greetings from a chair to you.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. Andrew, I Lugaman, would be surprised if Governor Wike accepts being a minister in this government. My reasons are, this is a man who called APC all sorts of names. Cancer, this, that, and today I'm hearing that he wants to become a minister. No wonder. He went to Abuja under 72 hours to visit Mr. President, lobbying for appointment. And this is a man too who came and told us that he will not be second-class citizen in his own country. Vice President and the minister, which one is bigger? It's unfortunate that we're having people that are speaking with both sides of their mouth. My brother, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But I'm appealing to Mr. President, not allow Wike's name to appear in that ministerial list. Because I never see any day we can campaign for Tinubu. There's never one day campaign for Tinubu. Tell me the areas that he campaigned. This is unfortunate.
All right, Lugard, thank you very much. Point made. Let's go to Erema now. Susie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew.
Welcome.
I think it will be a contradiction for anybody from any quarter to assert that Wike should not be appointed a minister. First, if we are saying that Wike whatsoever, Section 4 of our Constitution, as amended, subsection 40, affirms the reason why somebody can be free to associate with any political party. And if you look at it very well again, Wike has a capacity to lead and also a capacity to form part of the cabinet of any government. There is no pure democracy anywhere in the world. And if we must be talking about devolution of powers from the state, we should also be talking about decentralization of power to those that are rational that can deliver for the state. And we can fall into this capacity. So I do not see how anybody will even assume that Wike did not even work for Tinubu in this state. If Wike did not work for Tinubu in this state, how come after the election Tinubu visited Wike in this house and appreciated him for that? When all the governors from the northern states came to Rivers State, where did they go? They visited Wike. And all of that, people also from the cabinet of Tinubu has also appreciated Wike. So the issue of whether Wike work for Tinubu or not, even when that is Uju is talking about how whether Wike should be admitted into the Wike actually, when that is Uju, who is even a spokesperson of APC Rivers State, did
all
not
right,
at
Susie,
any time come to
point
the platform
made. Thank
to
you
say,
very much. Let's go to Temple in Rumomasi. Good morning, Susie. Good morning, Temple.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. Happy weekend to you, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, so I think it is very much unfair, although I wouldn't want to blame anybody. For those who have been in River State, who have resided here, except those who have lived in Panya or Gabon, or probably those who are returnees to River State, who not know the impact my own former governor, Chief Barrister Ethan Wike, played as far as this 2023 that brought Ahmed Bola Tinubu is concerned. And the last time I checked, the kind of president we have, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, is not somebody one can push around. And he only know the importance and the kind of, part former Governor Wike played. So I'm very much certain that Governor Wike will get that which is due him, and that which is due him will reflect to the life of, the residents of River State and Nigerians at large. So I'm not bothered. When somebody tells me that Ahmed Bola Tinubu shouldn't, the same persons who say that Governor Wike manipulated the election, carrying all sorts of propaganda in aspect of, giving Ahmed Bola Tinubu victory. Are they not speaking from the both sides of their mouth? Are they not also contradicting themselves? I am very much optimistic. Governor Wike, or former Governor Wike, will get that which is due him. I'm also expecting that the church will get that which is also due them.
Thank you very much. JJ, good morning, JJ.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
All right, go on.
Our people say that a little child that goes to shake coconut tree will end up shaking his head. That's exactly what the people or the factional APC people are doing in River State here. If former Governor Wike is appointed minister, he is not APC minister. He will be a minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And as you can see, the president right now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has rolled up his sleeve and want the best of the best to come work for him. And Governor Wike, based on what he did, Andrew, you are in this thing, when the former president gave him the award of the Infrastructure Governor of the Year. What do we need rockets? We need the mirror to look at what's in our hands already. So for me, even the spokesman of the president saying they should disregard the list flying around. But Andrew, you know what is baffling me right now? People are already fighting in River State, just like a man that told the children that he wants to buy gun. When he buys the gun, he will use it to shoot and fight. This one said, we did here. This one, that is exactly what is happening on the ministerial list in River State. And conclusively, 5-year-old pastor that got a 15-year-old girl pregnant. Fida, I leave him in your hands, and I know you can do the yeoman's job so that he can sleep
All right, JJ, thank you very much. River Lumeni Kukigam is on the line. Good morning, Kukigam.
Sam, good morning.
Good morning, Kukigam.
Steve Andrew.
Go
good
on.
morning, how you doing? Andrew, Governor Wike and others defies the appointment of Governor Wike as minister. Andrew Lay, appointing anybody as minister is not a problem anybody have. It's the right of the president to choose whoever he likes anywhere as minister. I don't see why Bonamuke will be carrying this on his head, appointment of Governor Wike. Go to other states. Nobody's clamoring for this. Only River State. If Bonamuke is qualified, they should close matter allow the president to appoint. Maybe they want to sell him. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to say Bonamuke. If Bonamuke is qualified, they should close their mouth. The president has his right. Appoint, go to Bayelsa, go to Anambra, others everywhere is cool. Nobody's making noise, jingle every day. Appoint as minister. Why River State? Because I know people are looking for appointment, people are looking for favor. If anybody is looking for to give the commissioner a River State, it's not you communicate as to go commissioner. See that if you want to be a commissioner, they will appoint you. Not because you want to talk for communicate to give you a commissioner a River State. It's not true. So as the president, everybody should wait and see what the president will do. He has his right. So for River State, PDP should not bother by themselves. We can say that PDP, APC is cancer part 2. Remember what Governor Wike said about APC. Go about APC today now. What Dr. Ucho say? Governor Wike rubbish APC River State. Call APC name. Today want to become minister and APC. That's my brother. I want to see this wonder of 22nd century. What happened in Nigeria again? All
right, Kukigam, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You.
My question quickly is this: is it the APC that wants to appoint ministers, or the federal government of Nigeria? That's one argument. And then another question would be, if you feel that it is the APC that is appointing ministers, was it not then the APC that said that this governor this former governor, everybody is saying, oh, why would he be minister? Was it not the APC that awarded him best infrastructural governor? That is if you say that the APC is the one appointing you. Because I know that it is the federal government that appoints. It is not the APC that is giving appointments. It is the federal government that is giving appointments. Whatever the case might be, Alake has said, whatever list you are seeing is not the list. Well, let us wait for the list to come. And when the list comes, if the president says, I want you to come and serve, and I want you to come and join my cabinet, I'm sure all of us who are arguing now, whether you are PDP, APC, PPP, YPP, NPP, Labour, whatever, the president comes to you and say, come and serve. Even those people who are not excited that he won, if the president calls them to come and be a member of their cabinet, will you say no? Good news in mile 3. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Go ahead.
Yes, will you say no? Your last question. My brother, people in Nigeria have said no to appointments in the federal government. At least Wole Soyinka is an example.
Good news. If president calls you now and wants to give you appointment to his cabinet, will you say no, I don't want?
It's my choice to decide.
Will you say no? Will you say no?
I'm an APC member.
It's not about APC member. Will you say no?
My brother, it is not by saying no. You work. It is natural thing that you reap where you sow, where you reap. You reap where you sow. That is a natural thing. I sowed in APC. We formed the government against the same person who, under his government, we alleged that he killed Adobe and family. We allege in APC that he killed our ward chairman in Omo. We allege that he killed many persons, including this last one in Onega, in Orashi region. Now, we worked and they were killing us. So if I'm giving an appointment, it is not a burden I will take because it's my party. I worked for it. Why would you ask in River State if River State is a state, not a party matter, that they should appoint people who are not members of the party? The same question that goes for federal should go for state. Well, for me, if Wike wants to come to APC, we don't chase people away from APC. just that it is imperative that when you walk, you eat. And it's not when you walk like elephant, eat like elephant too. For me, in concern Wike matter, that one should one day shall pass away. But my major concern this morning is about the fire that destroyed properties in Megbeda. Now, you see the part of this we are saying about the consolidation I used to shout about. Sefubara is consolidating what Governor Wike has done. He couldn't send one fire service of River State to go and help and quench fire there. That was how Governor Wike did throughout, except the federal fire service that was commissioned by
Good news. I need to understand. I think your point is made. No, your point is made. But the governor will call fire service to go and quench fire. But let's be realistic. The governor will call fire service. Say, oh, fire service, there's fire somewhere. Go and quench it. Fire service have a job to do. Nobody needs to call them. They've been set up to do a job. It's not the governor's business. It's not the governor's job. It's not his business. That's why they set them up. You have a commissioner for something, and then there's a problem in that area, and you will now say the governor did not call the commissioner. First person you will call is the commissioner first. So you would be asking fire service. If fire service now say we do not have the tools to do our work, then you will now say who is supposed to provide you with the tools to do your work? But you do not say that the governor should call fire service. Frank in D-Line, good morning.
Good morning, it's Andrew.
You're welcome.
Yes, my name is Frank, calling from D-Line.
Go ahead.
Let me comment on the statement of Umundanguke and Efrego. Yes, their statement is in the right direction. His Excellency, former governor, here Wike has APC to win election in this state. Since APC came on board, they never win any presidential election. Now that Wike has helped them to win election, Wike deserves to be appointed as a minister. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. Emeka and Woji, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
I'll say this. We don't have opposition party in River State. See the kind of what they're saying. Where we are there when Tinubu visited Wike in Port Harcourt here, if they have ABC, if there's APC here, where we are there when OB visited Wike, where we are there even when Kwankwaso visited Wike, apart from Wike, the answer is no. They know this man's capacity, and they know that if they key in this man's position, they are going to win River State vote here. That's what Tinubu did. People know that Amechi don't have what it takes to win election of River State here. See, let me tell you, I'm a party agent. These people that are talking now supported Atuku. I'm telling you, I am telling you this, they supported Atuku. They thought that if Atuku win the election, then they have to switch over to PDP. That is their plan, and it did not work. Now they're coming and say the APC member, who did you support? He support Atuku. Yeah, Amechi told you to vote for Atuku. Atuku is going to win the election because Amechi was angry because he lost the election from Tinubu. That's what they did not support. I'm telling you, they did not support Tinubu. They supported for Atuku. So when Tinubu rely on Wike, and Wike gave him vote, that is why Tinubu is not seeing anybody in the state that Wike.
All right, Emeka, thank you.
Angry,
Thank you very much. I don't know why this is much of a force, even if I understand. But people, most of us that are now complaining and arguing about, why would political opposition parties, I'm pretty sure these are the same people that have been preaching that, well, we should have a politics of all-inclusiveness. It's not a winner-takes-all politics. Opposition should be carried along. All these things, were they not things that were said before? Now, it looks like we have a government at the center that wants to look at how he would involve opposition. It was the same thing when Kwankwaso met with the president, and a lot of people, why would the president be wanting Kwankwaso? He cannot have him in his cabinet. But we have been preaching all-inclusive government, not winners take all, carry along opposition. Now they are carrying opposition. It's a problem. Well, it's politics. It's the politics of Nigeria. That's what you get. Let's quickly take some of the messages on WhatsApp and on Facebook before we go for the news. This one says, Mr. Andrew, in Nigeria, there's no difference between the presidency and the APC. Stop sounding oblivious of our reality. My brother, there's a big difference between the presidency and the APC. If you have a constitution, read it. In your constitution, do you see APC? There's a big difference. So please, all right, The president might be a member of the APC, but at the moment he's the president of Nigeria. The powers he has, the APC did not give to him. Was it only the APC people that voted for him? Let's wake up. Let's wake up. Because if we don't wake up and remove sentiments in how we approach political issues in this state and country, we will keep shouting after every election. That's what we just keep doing. Keep complaining. Because you would not want to look at what is real. This is how politicians work. There's a constitution there. The president might have come to a political party, but it is not the party that is giving him powers. Now we're talking about appointments. This is federal government. If the country is bad, they say it's APC government, Chibike Chibes. Because it's a APC-led federal government does not mean you people should get this thing. Get it. Please. Is Rivers State different from other states? Why all the noise and quarrels about who becomes the minister from the state? I think we should be ashamed of the kind of noise that is going on in this state. Andrew, you have said it all. Like your analysis, you speak with wisdom. God bless Captain Arowolo. This person says, it's APC that's appointing ministers because they will give you the role when you have worked for them. I have given up on this country. Cliff Austin Rodriguez. Well, that might be the politics happening. APC members would want their members to get appointments. But let me clarify something. Appointments are not given because of political party. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was not in any political party, or was she? There are many people who Adesina was not in any political party, was he? There are people, appointments, you don't need to be a member of a political party to be given an appointment. Let's also know that for a fact. You don't need to be in a political party to be given an appointment. An appointment is more like a contract, something we want you to do for a duration of time, as long as whoever appointed you is there. The person can also decide to change you if he feels you're not doing the job that you are appointed to do. So let's not get it mixed. You don't need political parties to get an appointment. Andrew, keep campaigning. My brother, if you call it campaigning, good for you. Wanyama Obioma Noble says former governor has worked, and as such, he deserves to be appointed as a minister. If the president feels he wants to appoint him, that's his business. If the president says, I'm not appointing him, it's the president's business. It is the president that will decide who will work with him and who will not work with him. Simple and short. No amount of shout now is going to change it. It's the president's sole decision. I'm going to show commercial now. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back after this.
before we wrap things up on the show. This one, Alera Spiff says, if Mr. President decides to appoint anyone into his position, it's his decision. Nobody has the power to influence Mr. President. It's his decision. We've said that over and over again. You may like it, you may not like it, but that is what it is. He will decide. You can argue, you can say you don't want the person, you can, but the point we cannot change is it is the president that will decide who he appoints into his cabinet. Some people might not like the fact that I'm saying it today, so you're not a fan. Don't worry. Tomorrow I might say something you would like. Maybe then you'll be a fan. But for this is what this is. In Nigerian politics, the political party members could have certain preferences because of the work that they do to help the candidates from their party emerge. But at the end, it is not the political party that the Constitution recognizes as the leader of the country. The president is given certain powers that was not given to him by the political party. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is what gave him those powers. Let us know that and respect it. Another message here says, I just this one before we go for the news. If we accept to be a minister, his integrity will be so questionable based on his previous utterances. That's where you now have a conversation. I know that the former governor had mentioned before that he cannot come and be a minister. He cannot come and be a vice president. He said those things. And he also said, yeah, if the president wants me to serve, well, I would have to think about it and consult my wife. So let us wait. Those are the things that you bring forward and ask. My name is Ifeami Andrew. Business News is next.
You are tuned in to 92.3.